So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace and this is very exciting times for me because I don't have anything on YouTube and I'm just getting started. So thank you so much for being here. I really am very grateful. And let's go ahead and get started. This is just going to be a beautiful session to just loosen up. We're going to do everything seated and it's going to be really relaxed and really gentle the way I like it. So you can first get started by sitting on something to elevate your spine if you like. It could be a cushion or a block, and you can sit in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Never forget that this is your practice and you want to make sure that you are doing the things that feel good for you. Always taking things that are taught to you by the teacher as just an invitation, not something that you have to do, right? So we'll start by sitting up nice and tall in whatever way feels the most comfortable for you. Taking some deep breaths into the belly, maybe out through the mouth. Just beginning to arrive in the space through the breath. So breathing in and out. Breathing in, fill your belly. Breathing out, maybe making a sound, use your nose or your mouth. Breathing into the belly and the rib cage. So filling and expanding the sides of the body as you breathe in. And then letting everything go. Breath comes into the belly, into the rib cage, maybe into the lungs. And you release through the nose or the mouth. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, we fill the belly, the ribs, the lungs, maybe even the head. Breathing out, we let go, we release, we pull belly button inwards towards spine. Sit up nice and tall, really feel your heart expand as you breathe in and out. Bring your hands in front of your heart center, just bringing yourself right here into this space. Bringing intention to our practice to just allow ourselves to be here for these few minutes together. Allow ourselves to open and expand the heart space. Allow ourselves to release and let go and surrender anything that we're holding on to that we can let go of today. Setting any other intentions that you might have for yourself in this very moment. Very slowly, very gently beginning to blink the eyes open, coming back to this space, letting light into the eyes. And we're going to start today's practice sitting down. So we'll take the cushion away if you have one. We'll come into a more relaxed position of sitting. And we'll start by taking the hands to the knees. And And then just making some nice circles. So begin to circle the torso around. Use your hands on your knees to support this. So as you breathe in, you come upwards. As you breathe out, you go downwards. Again, just a suggestion. Try to open up into this nice circle, opening up through the shoulders and the neck, just loosening through the body. And then let's switch the direction so you can go both ways. And really opening up the other way. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do one more circle. And let's meet in the center. Ooh, that felt good. You can drop your chin down to your chest now as you exhale. So drop the forehead. Come all the way forward. Lift the nose, lift the chin, look up to the ceiling. Come back, make a circle. Chin to the chest. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you lower down. And keep going with these nice big juicy circles, opening up your shoulders, your neck, the back of your heart space, the front of your heart space. Just breathing and moving. Coming to stop in the center once again. And this time, take your chin up to the sky and draw that forward. So we're making a big circle the opposite direction. So chin comes back to the chest, chin comes up to the sky, forward. You can exhale as you lower and inhale as you rise up. So we're just making that circle in the opposite way now. And these movements are really wonderful to just open up the energy and release the energy blockages. These are actually some movements from Qigong. Let's do one more circle here. And then we'll stop here. And we'll take the hands together, interlace the fingers and the thumbs to touch one another, and send the hands up to the sky. So we're going to stay here and we're going to breathe. And if you feel good, I want you to start to make some circles with your hands. So you'll circle the hands all the way around. Remember, the thumbs are touching and connected, and you're just breathing. And then let's switch the direction. So going the other way now. Doing some around the world from a seated position with the hands up to the sky. So breathing. And then coming back. And we'll extend both of those hands down by the sides on either side of you. So starting with our left hand on our left side, and you can also use a block to support you or a cushion or whatever you have at home. So you'll bring this over to the side, and then you'll come over onto your elbow, leaving that hip onto the floor, and reach the right hand up and over. Make this nice and relaxed. Elbow does not have to be on a block. It can be on the floor if that's what feels good. So that hip, that right hip is anchoring you to the earth, and you're reaching through and breathing all the way from your hip to your fingertips. So breathe into your right pinky. Open up through your right armpit. Look up to the sky if you can. Start to make some gentle movements here. So open up through your elbow and then close. Make a rounded position. Look down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close and round. Keep going. Good. And then we'll inhale, come all the way back up, interlace those fingers, connect those thumbs. And exhale, take this over to the other side. If you were using the block on one side, you might want to use it on the other, but you might not. So it just depends up to you. And we'll take this to the other side, reaching that left hand out and over, but remembering to anchor the left hip, and then breathe all the way through the hip to the fingertips. So breathing, 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 maybe looking up to the sky, maybe opening up through the armpit. Breathe. You can be using Ujjayi breath with tongue touching to your roof of mouth, or maybe you're just breathing. Wonderful. And now we're going to scoop this down and around. So you're coming up to open, and then exhale to round and close. And do this a few times. Just open up even more. Good. Now scoot your hands all the way to the front. Start to relax your forehead down towards the earth. You can also use, again, a block here if you like or need. And we'll just take our palms to face up to the sky and take a couple of breaths here. You only need the block if you need the block. Otherwise, we just bring the forehead to the earth and breathe. Both of our hips are still in the air. Let's gently start to push ourselves back up. And then we're going to go ahead and come onto all fours now. So what that means is that you're bringing your hands and your knees onto the earth. And we'll just start with some organic movement. So when you start moving your body, I want you to close your eyes and to just breathe into your body, not thinking about anything, just breathing. So start to just move your shoulders, move your hips. Start to move your ribs, your head. And start to just find where the body is taking you, where it wants to go right now. Make this 100% what you need right now, only about you. So just close your eyes and just breathe. You can maybe be circling the hips a little bit. You could also circle the shoulders. You can circle the whole torso. And then we're going to be taking this back into child's pose. So you can open your knees out to the sides of the mat or keep the knees closed. Big toes are touching one another. And you can use all of the support if you like. So if you need something for your head, if it doesn't touch the earth, or you can also put support here underneath your heels if those are not touching your feet. So we just want to relax the shoulders, relax the forearms and the forehead down onto the earth, and just breathe here. Take some deep breaths, maybe sway from side to side. Just begin to breathe into your body. And start to lift up and walk the hands over to the left side now. So keeping that right hip grounded, but walking your hands as much over to the left side as you can, maybe bringing the forehead down onto the earth and just breathing into that right side of your body, getting a nice stretch here. If you need even more, you can take right hand on top of the left hand. So this is a full stretch all through the right side of your body right now. Let's get our last deep breath here. And then begin to walk the hands over now to the right side. Same exact thing. So taking the hands over to the right side now, trying to get that stretch, but keeping that left hip grounded and breathing. Maybe we have left hand on top of the right, maybe not. Maybe the forehead is on the earth, maybe not. Maybe you're using some support. I guess I really needed that. So coming back into our child's pose, and then now we'll take our knees together and we'll relax the head down onto the floor. So you're sitting on your heels, everything is right on top of the lower leg, and then you're just going to bring your hands down onto the earth as well. Shoulders relax, palms face up, and forehead comes down. So we again are breathing. This time we're breathing into the back of the shoulders and the back of the heart space. So just breathe. Relax those shoulders every time you breathe out. Let's reach back, interlace the fingers, and come all the way back up. This time let's try some rabbit. So with rabbit, you really open your chest, pull your fingertips back and away from you. This time we're going to bring our chest or our chin into our chest, bring our forehead down onto the floor, and then lift up so that we try to bring the hands down onto the earth as well. So breathe. You can try to grab onto your heels if that feels good. And then we'll come out of the rabbit. And we'll extend the legs out in front of us, coming into the Baddha Konasana. So for this one, Baddha Konasana is a little bit closer. That's the one where we are more like this. So what we're going to do is bring the legs further out in front of us and grab onto the ankles, and then just try to make some opening through the shoulders and the chest. So we grab onto the ankles and we do like a little bit of a boat rowing position. So it's an inhale to open the shoulders, roll the shoulders back. heart forward, and then exhale to breathe out through the back of the heart, round the shoulders, and bring the chin to the chest. So inhale, open up, look up. Exhale, round and close, and back. And you can move as fast or as slowly as you like. Just picture to breathe. And do a couple more like this. And then just extend those legs out in front of you and try to relax your body. So relax your feet, relax your hands, relax your head. If you have a cushion or a block and you want to put it there to support your head, you can also do that and just breathe into this nice forward fold stretch. It's okay to bend the knees a little bit. Just breathing into the back of your body right now. And we'll slowly start to come up and lean back onto our backs, coming down onto the earth, back down onto the floor, bringing the knees into the chest. And here we're just going to take a little rock from side to side, relaxing the low back into the earth, massaging the low back. You can maybe make some circles with the knees if that feels good for you, or just do whatever feels the best, whatever organic movements are feeling good to you right now. And then we're going to go ahead and open up those legs into a nice wide stretch. So you can point your toes, you can bend your knees if you like. You can straighten the legs. You can make some circles in the feet. What we're doing right now is just breathing into the thighs. So feel free to stretch here, whatever ways feel the best for you. Just breathing, coming to stillness if that feels good. You can bend and open as you breathe. This will help. Wonderful. Bringing both feet right up to the sky and just letting the lymphatic flow drain down. So the feet are facing up to the sky and you're just relaxing the legs. Slowly draw your knees down into your chest. Take a little squeeze one more time here. Let those hands come out to the sides in a T shape. And then what we'll do is take the hips up and over to the right just a little bit as we drop those knees down over to the left and look over to the right. So you can use your left hand to pull the knee down a little bit more if you need to. You can also cross the knee over the other one if you have that flexibility. But just feel free to breathe into this. Try to keep the right shoulder onto the earth, and you can look over to the right hand if that feels good, or up to the sky. The reason we look over to the right hand is because that really helps to keep the shoulder on the floor. If your shoulder is lifted a little bit, don't worry too much. And right now it's just about breathing into sensation. So breathing, not pushing the body too far. You can keep knees on top of each other. That's always okay. Twists are really good for the digestion, always bringing a lot of blood and circulation to the organs. So I'm just placing my hand here for a little extra love and attention. We're going to stay here just a little bit longer, so really try to let your body soften and melt into the earth. And come to our last 3 breaths here. And coming to our last breath. Gently start to let yourself out of this position. So just taking a little bit of windshield wipers if you like. What that is just knees over to one side, knees over to the other side. Feet are usually on the floor, about hip width apart. And we just release the hips a little bit before we go over to the other side. So now you'll lift your lips up a little bit over to the left side and drop one knee on top of the other over to the right side. And again, look over to your left, keeping your left shoulder on the floor. If this is nice, you can also just cross the leg on top of the other one, as long as everything stays in place and you feel good there. So it's coming into this nice little reclined twist and just breathing into your organs right now. Relaxing your body. Opening into your rib cage, your armpit, your hips. A couple more breaths here. Let's come to our last breath here. And gently starting to come out of the position. And again, you can just take any movement that you need to. I'm going to offer a really nice little vibrational movement right now before we close our little gentle practice for today. So just lifting both of your legs and your hands up to the sky, and then gently shake your body. So you can shake everything out, breathe. Let this come from your hips, your shoulders, your elbows, with the full arm and leg shake. And try to just shake and breathe. Let's do a few more breaths here. Just releasing any final stagnant energy that we can. Transforming it, transmuting it. And then we'll We'll slowly start to bring everything down to the earth. Extend the legs out to the corners of your mat. Extend your hands down by your corners of your sides, palms face up to the earth, and just rest. Take a few breaths here. Let yourself just be peaceful. Let yourself melt into the earth. Take a little scan of your body. See if anything else can just relax. Allow yourself to get the full benefit of this nervous system reset by integrating the practice with Shavasana. So just rest here for a few more breaths. Just let those breaths be natural. Don't move your muscles. No need to control anything. Just relax. Just rest. Slowly, gently, you could begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, starting to come back. Moving your head from left to right. Taking a gentle stretch in your body. Maybe coming onto one side, curling up in the fetal position, bringing the knees close to the chest, using your arm as a pillow, and just taking a moment or two here. Before coming back up into a seated meditation position. Maybe keeping the eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall. And coming to close the practice with me with one Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So bringing your hands together in Anjali Mudra, slight bending the head down, just to give honor to yourself and honor to this practice. Let's take a deep breath in. Let that out. Together, deep breath in, and we're going to chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rubbing the palms together, creating some beautiful energy in your own hands. And then with that wonderful, warm, loving heat energy, just take it right over your eyes, down your face, down your neck, down your throat to your heart space. You can coat the heart space. And then take it across the shoulders. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Hug yourself. Thank yourself for being here, for taking this gentle time for yourself. And then take it all the way down your body, gently thanking your body for everything it does for you. And when you're ready, you can very, very slowly and gently begin to blink the eyes back open, coming back to this time and back to this space. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you've made it to the end of the video, this is a new channel for me, and I'm just super excited to have you here. If you enjoy the style of teaching and the things that you're finding on my channel, please feel free to continue to watch. You can subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to show you where I am right now. This is a beautiful Koh Phangan, Thailand. We're about to have the sunset. And this is my beautiful space right now to record and create for you guys. So I'm just so excited to share this with you. And thank you, thank you, thank you again for being here. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.